referring to the book, and again, I'm being a bad host because I'm jumping my own guns, but I'm so excited about it. I'm referring to Data Literacy Fundamentals, Understanding the Power and Value of Data. I don't know if you can see it from my Kindle, which is an absolutely fantastic read. And one of the things that really impressed me is the clarity with which you explained the progression from data all the way to wisdom.
Yeah, so we were able to learn a lot from this DIKW pyramid, which has been circulating for the last few decades. And actually, we pulled all the way back from a pageant play by T.S. Eliot in the 1930s, where he says, where is the wisdom we have lost in knowledge? Where is the knowledge we have lost in information? And of course, we have, in our day, in our era, we've added this layer below those three factors, which is the data itself. And so I think the problem is, like you're saying, organizations have been hoarding data, even maybe to their detriment, even maybe in ways that has resulted in privacy and security issues for them and for their stakeholders. So that's another story. And I think it's an important one, though, as it relates to data ethics. But let's say we take all the data that we have and we need people to be able to make sense of it, like you mentioned. Well, how do they do that? What's the process they follow to do that? And so part of it is, it's a very human process because it brings into the equation our assumptions, our priorities, our values. What is it we're trying to accomplish? What are we trying to use data to do? But we need to do things that are not foolproof, like interpret the data. What are the metrics? What are the units? This is not a trivial concern. It resulted in a Mars rover crashing to the surface of Mars in the 1990s because a vendor of NASA used the wrong units. And so that's part of this process, of converting data from information where we interpret it. We then need to turn it into knowledge where a single piece of information just floating around doesn't do us a lot of good. We need to make associations and connect the dots with other pieces of information. Now we understand more about the world we live in. We turn information into knowledge by making those connections and associations. And of course, the wisdom step happens by actually applying it.